technically I'm live streaming.
Oh, do you hear anything?
No, I have the mic turned off, and all they get to see is that.
The stream is starting soon.
Yeah. Well, I learned really quick that by doing this, I can get people to start coming into the stream while I'm getting set up still. Hi. What you doing? Hi.
She bugs me like that every day.
What do you want?
Because she stares at me till I give her a treat.
What do you want? You
So
want
I
a treat?
take a handful out, 2 handfuls out, and then I'll touch it inside. And then put them in.
I take a little bit out, like 4 or 5 of them, and I just do that. And say, good girl.
So you lost money on whatnot this year?
I don't know why.
I thought that's what you said.
Well, I haven't finished my thing, but why?
So now I have to pay taxes on it.
I would have thought they would have sent something by now.
Yeah, where's the fucking Perry stuff?
Well, if he doesn't send it, then I just take him to court. It's illegal not to send it by, what day is it?
It has to be postmarked on the 31st of January.
Yeah.
That's Wednesday. So you should get it by Friday. But I need you to, I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. No, the printout, not the V2, but the other one's in my computer.
Oh, we need to get ink, is what you're saying?
Well, it doesn't have to take me anyway. Because I ain't doing the taxes until it's the date. So, well, depending on how much money you made, I guess. If you didn't make much from whatnot, then you probably didn't make much from eBay either. It's just the state of North Dakota, really.
Mm-hmm.
You doing a live stream?
Yeah. Eventually.
You gonna go through them pennies or what?
Mm-mm.
What you gonna do?
Just through a few things here. I mean, I might go through some of the pennies, but Jesus Christ. I mean, I got 2 rolls here to go through, and
He gave you that gold back so you can forgive easily and what?
yeah.
He wouldn't give these and you give it back? That's a nice guy, I guess.
Mm-hmm. I know there's, I know his daughter wants to come out here this summer. She's like, I guess she's been hounding him. Can we go out and see Temple this summer? And he's like, no. And she's like, but I want to go see Temple. I want to go to the lake. He's like, no, we're not going out there. Not this coming summer. Maybe in the future we can.
Is he a single dad or what happened to the mom?
She was. I don't think she was. I don't think they were married. I think they were just together. And he said that it was an amicable separation, and there was like he got the girl, and that was it. I know she talks about her mom, and I've even seen her mom um, like come into my shows and stuff before.
Just
I'm gonna be doing more shows, but Jesus Christ, just chill. Takes time.
Time after time.
Something like that.
What time is it?
7:54. You should go to bed.
You finish house.
Yeah, then go to bed.
We have a pillow on that screen.
Because the reason that they're just not that comfortable, like on the butt, because they're made to last a long time.
Mine isn't very comfortable on the butt after all day either.
So I have a pillow to help cushion it.
But it doesn't. I don't need a pillow.
Just need a pillow to help cushion a little bit. Alright, well, I better get going on this.
You called me down here.
I know. I just wanted to talk to you about that.
That's pretty nice that he did that.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
I'm gonna let the dog go potty out. I gotta go potty, and now I'm gonna finish watching House.
Alright, love you. Love you.
Love you too. Jack's upstairs.
Hey everybody, Tempo Crazed here. How is it going? How's it going, everybody? We got ourselves... Hey Rosie, we got ourselves another live stream here of a mail call. Another mail call live stream here. So let's just get it started. What do you say? Alrighty. So what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? We got a lot of weird stuff. A lot of different stuff. I wouldn't say weird, just a lot of different stuff here today. Got some war nickels. We got some shields. We got just some stuff. Maybe even things. We might have stuff and things. I don't know. But we got stuff for sure. Let's see here. We got some really cool artificially toned. I'm not a huge fan of artificially toning, but they are really cool anyway. Artificially toned quarters that are kind of cool. I do have a couple rolls of pennies here. They're going to be memorial pennies for us to hunt. They're older. They look like they've been through the ringer. Yeah, just some fun stuff. Fun stuff. Alright, this is the first thing. This thing's funny as heck. Look at this. This used to be a dime. Looks like a 73 gold toned, and then like this like relief stamp thing through it. It's really cool looking. It's really neat looking. I don't know what to say. It's just neat looking, right? I think it looks cool anyway. You'll have to let me know what you think. What you think. I think it looks cool. Anyway. Let's see. We got a, here's a 1958. Is this a proof? No. That's just a 58 nickel BU. Looks like full steps even. That looks like a full stepper right there, doesn't it? I mean, damn. That is cool as hell right there. Well, here's a 38 nickel. Pretty rough shape. Let's see what else we got here. Here we go. So, like, you see this? Like, it's going to be tough to show that toning. Let's see here.
Maybe if I get it up on its edge, get the light just right. You can kind of see it there. The reverse of this thing's really pretty. Look at that purple. Of course, these are artificial toned, but they are really pretty looking anyway. Another one. This one we don't even need to flick around or anything. I'll probably go up this a little bit though, get it better in the screen here. Rosie, I think you're the only one here today. I already had a Whatnot show earlier too. So, but yeah, here's a nice 1921 Philly. It's a cool looking quarter. Here we got a San Francisco minted proof 1976 bicentennial. Very cool looking. And we got a another San Francisco here. Get it up there at that angle, you can see that. They have a look to them. It's just too clean of a color throughout them. I'll show you one that's not artificially toned. I have one that's naturally toned here. I'll show you. You'll see the difference immediately. This is a 64 Kennedy half, uncirculated. It's got some light toning around this edge here. This one's mine, but then when you look at the back, you see how it's kind of just a little bit different looking. It's not so even. It's kind of all over the place. How do you tone them then? Some people use chemicals. You can use heat. I've seen some people put acetone on them and then start them on fire, basically. A bunch of different ways. Not something I really want to deal with or get into, really. But, yeah. Here's another naturally toned one, actually, here. This is a 77 Denver. It's got like a goldish tone to it on the one side. The other side's just, barely toned at all. Here's another one that's artificial toning. Well, maybe not. This one might not be artificial. This one, it sure looks suspicious, I'll say. How about that? It does have full bands, though. Really cool, though. This one's pretty as hell. 93 Denver. Oh, Rosie, since you're here, too. I think this one was heat. You kind of see that centerpiece there where it looks weird. I think they used like a blowtorch on it and heated it. Since you're here, I'll show you what I'm going to be sending to you. It does have a little bit of a rim or a ring of death there, but 1982 small date. Could use maybe a little touch up on the reverse here. That's just dirt. It's in really nice shape though. Really nice. Yeah, that should do you well for your set, right? I'm just gonna put a stamp on it, throw it in the mail. All right, so here we have a. This is really cool. This thing here is. Let's see if I can get it here. It's like lacquered, the whole thing, front and back. But it's like really cool toning and like colored and everything. It's kind of neat. It's all plated, but it's kind of neat. Let's see what's next here. We got an 08 Sacagawea Unk. Let's see. 68 proof. 68 proof dime. Nice. I'm just picking off of a pile here. Yeah, gold plated. Here's a 2000p. Sacagawea. Let's see, who are you? John Quincy Adams. I think that's a proof, actually. I'd have to pop it out of the little holder and look at the edges to see if I could find the S mint mark. We got some gold-plated quarters. This one may not actually be gold-plated. This one might just be toned. That one actually looks toned. But I do have, there is some gold-plated ones here. This was a gift from a, no. This was all a gift, though, from one of my viewers, one of my YouTube viewers. And it's all stuff that he had. He gifted it to me to sell. So, but this one is gold plated. Same with this one. Yeah, he gifted all this to me to turn around and sell to make a little money on. So, very nice guy. Look at that thing. Colorized 2004 Michigan quarter. Those things are always so cool looking. Like I said, I had a show earlier today. I did a consignment auction. That went really well. So now I'm just doing this little bit of a show and tell here. We got, what's this? Looks like that was a plated quarter. Looks like some of the plating's coming off. Got a 79 SBA, Susan B. Anthony, Type 1, San Francisco. Not in the greatest of shape. That looks a little nicer. What's this one? It's a 79 Philly. Okay. Now this is something I actually bought. This 17 Merc dime. The people had it listed for 45 bucks. I gave 2 because of how bad a shape it's in. They had it all listed up like that because of the toning. And it is natural toned, but it is definitely not worth 45 bucks. What do we got next? Here is a 3-cent nickel. 18, what's that say? 18 something. 1866? I don't know. Let's see. I think it's an 1866. It's definitely in pretty rough shape. But it is a 3-cent nickel. also known to a lot of people out there as a trickle. I know some people really hate that name, but seriously, that's what a lot of people call it, is a trickle. Here's another one. This one's got a big old hole in it. Somebody probably had it as a necklace, which really sucks because it looks like it was in really nice shape before that. Mm. 2008 Denver dime that's got full bands. That's nice. Got a, well, guess we can pop Andrew Jackson out. Flip's all busted up. That's definitely a proof Andrew Jackson proof dollar coin. Very pretty. Let's see what else we got here. Here's a 2003 San Francisco DCAM proof nickel. Really nice looking. Well, here's another one of those quarters. Now we got some, this thing's actually in really good shape. This is a 1945 war nickel. San Francisco war nickel. 35% silver. Here's a 43 war nickel. Philadelphia, again, 35% silver. Got more of them. .45 Denver. Again, we're at 35% silver. 43, seen better days. Philly. And the way you know that they're a war nickel and that they're 35% silver is if the mint mark's not over here, but it's up here on top of Monticello, then it's the 35% silver war nickel. .44 Philly. .43 Philly. And another 43 Philadelphia. War nickel. So we got a few war nickels. Oh yeah. Alright. Next thing we got here. We have some shields. A few shield nickels. This one's got a big old hole in it, which sucks because this is with rays. 1866 shield nickel with rays, with a big old hole in it, which really, really sucks. I'm just looking it up here real quick here. Oh, I need a new book. 1866 rays. Yeah, in a G4, if this didn't have a big old hole in it, it'd be a $35 coin. Minimum. Here's another one with rays. 1866. This one's actually not in the worst shape. I mean, it's not great, but it's not bad either. Here's another one. This one's not too bad. The Avers looks a little worse for wear, but here's a 67. $67. $30 without raise. And it looks like another 67. And this one's a 69. Really, really tough to tell, but it is a 1969. So that's cool. So we got lots of those. Should be a good show, my next show, huh? Let's see. This is neat. This little pack here. Got a 1962 Denver, an 81, and this 71. And they all have a little bit of weird toning going on and stuff. Very, very cool. So that's neat. That's neato burrito. We got a 07 Monticello, or Return to Monticello, Proof Cameo, whatever. I don't normally trust SGS. They're not known to be a very good grading company, but I have taken a pretty close look at this, and I tell you that nickel does look pretty good. So Proof 70 I do agree with on that. So there we go, we got that. Oh, this is cool. We got this is a 2014 National Baseball Hall of Fame coin here. I'm gonna pull the scope up higher. There we go. Now this is clad, but like, it's gonna be tough to show. See how it's got like a convex there, and then this side's actually concave. Like, these things are cool. They do make them in silver too. But either way, when these things get graded, they usually pull a pretty big premium. What's next? Got a 1980. Come on over there. 1980 proof set. Oh, come on out. Thank you. Ugh. Got a little bit of purple or blue toning going on that. Got some gold toning happening back here. It's a nice looking quarter. So that's a 1980 proof set. Yeah, I have one already. I also have a mint set in that same year. This one's got some kind of weird stuff on it. I'll have to clean off, but here's an 85 set. Look at that nickel getting all toned up. And that quarter, too. That nickel, though, looks so nice. Yep, I've checked. Alright, so that's basically, well, I shouldn't say that's all. That's not all that came from this person. They also sent about 12 pounds of wheat pennies for us to search. I'm not searching them tonight. It's already late enough for me. It's 8:30 or 8:20 already here, so 8:20 p.m. here already. I'm not searching 12 pounds or whatever it is of wheat pennies tonight. However, stuff that I bought, here's a couple rolls that came, and these things have been around the block. But here's a couple rolls of pennies. I think these are memorials that I actually picked up that we are going to go through here in a minute. So I got those. I also bought some Canadian silver here, so scooch you back down. So some Canadian silver. Here's just a dime, 10 center. Can't even tell the date on it really. Oh, there it is, 65. This one's older. This is 5 cents, 1919. These things are tiny. I mean, look at how small this thing, the 5 cent is compared to that dime. Or compared to that 10 cent. They're tiny. Here's a 1940. And yes, these are all silver. $44. 1901. $18.92. And then we got some 25 cents here. Here's a 68. And a 62. I actually bought these for a friend of mine really wanted them, but he couldn't afford them on whatnot, so I bought them, and then I told him I'd sell them one coin at a time. I said, yeah, I'll just sell them to you one coin at a time. And he's like, okay, whatever. Oh, I got these too. These are cool. These are a Lincoln, they call it the Lincoln Kennedy penny. So this one's actually got some tonnage on it, but it's counter stamped with Kennedy's bust on the Lincoln. And then it has just talks a bunch about it. I have to probably go up just a little more. Go ahead and pause or whatever, or watch it later and you can read all that. There you go. You're not a fan of what items? What aren't you a fan of? Huh, Otis? Huh? 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 Don't make me come over there. All right, let's get going on these rolls that I picked up though. The Lincoln Kennedy. Let's get going on these rolls. These rolls look a little haggard. I'm sure they've been used to re-roll is probably what happened, but well, actually, oh man, the dust that just came out of there. Oof. Man. Again, these are memorials. Probably need a good dip in some water to kind of clean off a little bit of the dusty crap, but as you can see, the like stuff around the edges. (2002). (76). I don't know about these things, folks. I didn't pay much for them, but man, are they in... They're rough looking. I think that roll got wet. It looks like baby powder, but it's not. It's like a corrosion or something, like the roll got wet. I'm just going to push them aside. Let's see if the other roll's any better. I think I only paid $1 for these rolls, so I'm not too concerned. Nope, not any better. (87). Yeah, these things are not looking very good. Kind of looks like they got wet or something. I don't know. I mean, I can try to throw them into my ultrasonic cleaner and try to clean them up a little bit. Yeah, we will take a look, but I'm gonna throw them into the ultrasonic and try to clean them up a little bit. Maybe I can get some of the crap off of them. Just some water, nothing out. Well, water and maybe a light detergent like Dawn or something. Because otherwise we're not going to see much detail. So I'm going to put them aside. We do have other stuff we can hunt, though. We might as well hunt some other stuff. We're here, right? We're here. We might as well. Might as well. I do have a roll of 66 Denver small date. Or not 66, 60 Denver small date. 1960 Denver small date uncirculated. Ugh. Couldn't hurt. Shit, it definitely couldn't hurt. Can't get any worse, I tell you. These look a little rough. We'll hunt them though. I'll put them in the ultrasonic cleaner tomorrow, and then we'll hunt them after that. I can't do it tonight because the wife's going to bed, so I can't do that tonight because that thing's loud as hell. she'd come out and probably that'd be the end of Temple Craze, is what I'm saying, you know. Never buy your wife a gun. It's just not a good idea. So anyway, yeah, I got these. So what we're looking for in these 1960 Denver small dates. Look at this one. See if I can get that at the right angle so you can see it. It's like got a... it's going to be tough, but yeah, you can kind of see that purpley bluish toning. So there's a couple things we're looking for. We're looking for the small over large, isn't it? I think it's called. Date. But the big thing we're looking for, I'll show you. We're going to be looking for the RPM. That's the big thing we want. Let me pull that up for you here so you guys can see what we're looking for. Yeah, I can taste that corrosion stuff in my mouth. Ugh. Let's see, 1960 Denver. So there's a 60 Denver small over large date. So let's see here if I can find the things that we're looking for here. Okay, so there's 3 different coins that we're looking for. All right. We'll get there eventually. All right, here we are. So, first thing. This is the FS502. So you see that RPM right there? That's the first thing we're gonna be looking for, is that RPM right there. And the reason we're gonna look for that RPM right there is because in these grades, I mean, there's some decent money right here to be made. All right. Next thing that we are going to be looking for is the 1960 D over D small large date here. These, again, there's some big bucks to be made here. So this is the kind of look we're looking for. And then the last one is the FS101. Again, big money here. Big dollars, no whammy. So see how this one actually has like an RPM with the date, where the last one, really the mint mark doesn't look too bad, but the date does. So those are the 3 things we're looking for. Those are the things that we're really looking for here. Now, are we going to find other ones? Sure. I mean, this is already an RPM. You can already tell. See if I can sharpen this up just a little bit here. That should work good. Alright, here we go. And there's other things to look for, but right now, this is what I'm looking for. Right now, this is what I'm looking for. It was kind of the whole reason that I bought the whole roll, was just for this reason right here. Tried to sell it today without looking at it, and nobody wanted to buy it, so to heck with them. There are some other issues with some of these coins I can see already. I can think of a couple people that would actually love to get their hands on this roll, even after I look through it. I bet Eric or Chuck would like to get it, huh, Otis? I heard that somebody bought a 1960 small date roll the other day on Whatnot for like $3. Can I zoom in slightly? I can. Let me get this, make sure we're good and sharp as can be. There we go. That should be pretty sharp, I think. There. All right, now we're pretty close. I can get closer than this. Is that close enough for you? You want me to go closer? Otis, this is going to be the perfect roll for you to buy. Look at the 9. Look at the sweep on the 9 there, on the inside. Look at the inside of the 9. You see that? Pull it around, we can see it better this way even. See how the top of it looks rounded, and underneath it's like flat and square almost? I was asking, well, before I hunted it to see what it had, I was asking $20, and people were laughing at me. I mean, if you're interested in it, we can stop hunting right now. I'll put the pennies back away, and we'll leave it at that, and you can hunt it yourself if you want. Or we just keep hunting it, and then the price just keeps going up as we find the stuff, right? Ooh, look at that one. That one's nice. Wonder what the reverse looks like. Let's find out. Of course, you got to remember, just like Eric or Chuck says over there on the other site, the scope doesn't do these things justice because the scope doesn't do these things justice because you're zoomed in so far. It kind of makes the coin actually look worse than what it really is. Because you can see like all the die markers and stuff. Yeah, exactly. I mean, right now we're at way, way beyond that. And we can go further. I mean, I can literally... That might have been a little too far. I lost all the light. Come on. Too far again. Anyway, let's quit doing that. That's hurting me. My face, my head, my eyes, my everythings. But yes, I can go a lot further down. There we go. That should be close enough, huh? Now can you see things? Getting seasick. Well, isn't it better than watching paint dry? Yeah, we definitely have some RPM-ish stuff going on here. Yeah, they are. I don't know, instead of selling them as a roll, I might have to, these might have to get sold as a, individuals, huh? One at a time. Just looking through some, different RPMs here real quick. Large date, large date, large date. Get past all the damn large dates so I can get on to small date would be grand. There is a lot. I mean, a lot of errors that come with these 60 Denvers. Not as many with the small date, though. Not quite as many with the small date. There's a lot with the large date. a lot with the large date. We also have a bunch of wheat pennies. Like I said before, I have like, I don't know, 12 or 13 pounds of wheat pennies to look at. They are kind of separated. There's two bags. The bigger of the two bags is going to have all the 40s and 50s in it. And the smaller of the two bags has the little bit older stuff. 39 and older. So trying not to handle these things too much because they are, I mean, they are really nice looking. And when I say nice looking, I mean gradable looking. Grade worthy looking. I mean, I'm not going to get them all graded, but maybe somebody else wants to. Well, now look at that one. You notice how it's kind of like got skinnier on the bottom? Are you seeing that, Otis? Or Rosie? How that one looks weird? Yeah, I'm planning on just selling them raw. I'm not getting them graded. I got enough shit to get graded right now. I don't have the money to grade everything that it needs to be graded right now. You don't get to see the Liberty and motto. Nope. Sorry. Definitely got some machine doubling going on. Definitely have a die chip. Got some weird crap there with Liberty, don't you? Almost makes me look like it's not in focus, but it is. Just try see. Yep. Again. Oh, look at that one. Oh, look at that one. There's the Otis coin right there. There's the Otis coin. Big old blob right in the middle of 6. Yep, that's the Otis coin right there. I know we're not flipping over and looking at the back and going all cray cray. Be here all day if I start doing all that, because again, it's almost 9 o'clock at night, and I already had a Whatnot stream once today. I already had a Whatnot stream earlier, and I still got to do packaging. And I haven't ate supper yet. I know. I know. Well, I did a Whatnot stream for a consignment auction earlier. Sold some really cool stuff. 3 different ASEs, some silver rounds and stuff. 20 gram Geiger. I don't know, a bunch of stuff. Barber half, Barber quarter, Barber dime. 1878, 1880, 1891, and 1893 Indian heads. Really nice stuff. Really good stuff. Trump token, yeah. I think there was a couple of those, wasn't there, Dennis? I pull the scope up a little bit so I don't have to be so damn cautious and whatever. Oh, Dennis got some good stuff today. Dennis, we're looking at that 1960 Denver small date roll that I offered up for $20 today during the auction. Already found some really cool stuff. Something I didn't, I don't know why you didn't buy it. I don't know. Been quite a few RPMs. And they're very nice. They're very, very, very nice. Been a few toned coins too. There we go. There's another filled 6. That's the second one of those we've had. Had a filled 9 already. Has a couple filled Bs. And that's definitely an RPM. That's definitely an RPM. Let's go down just a little bit more. That's a nice looking coin right there. What is that? Right there. That's weird. That's like part of the coin. Like, it almost looks, you know what it looks like? It looks like a piece of cloth that got just like embedded in there. It's really weird. Could be wax, yeah. Really cool looking. There's some more. It's like been there a long time. You see the coloring around it? Something I didn't mention, Dennis, during my live stream today, though, I have that costs extra, right? I have like 12, somewhere between 12 and 14 pounds, well, 12 to 13 pounds, let's say, of wheat pennies too to go through. We're not going to find any semi-key dates. We're not going to find any key dates because they were all given to me by somebody who's already hunted them. But the guy that hunted them, like he told me, he's like, I don't really know what to look for. He's like, I don't have a scope. I don't know anything about them. He goes, I was just going through them looking for ones to fill my kids' books. Or my kids' book. So, the chances of us finding some good stuff, some good RPMs and stuff, who knows, we could find some DDOs. What's going on with that B? That's a fat B. I'm going to say die deterioration. But yeah, the chances of us finding some good stuff, you know, it's pretty high. Pretty good. Yeah. Well, there's another one of those ones with the one where it's thicker on top and skinnier on the bottom. Somebody did not like that E. Well, that'll keep me busy. Hell, that'll keep the channel busy because we're gonna hunt them on the channel. Just so y'all know. Except I'm probably gonna race through them a lot faster than what we're doing here. I'll probably do them like my normal. Just bloop 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 bloop. You know. Just crush it. Because, yeah, I just don't want to be. I just want to cruise through them, you know. We find anything good, I mean, like really, really good, it'll get put up for auction individually. The rest of it'll all go into rolls. And then you all have chance to buy some rolls and go through them again yourself. And you never know what you might find. But like I say, he put them into two different bags. One bag has, there's a smaller bag here that has like 39 and older in it, I believe he said. And then the other bag's like 40 and newer, I think is what he said. So who knows what we're going to find, actually. Who freaking knows? But I know that this bag's pretty heavy. It's a few pounds at least. I just opened it just to see what we got here right off the top. Right off the top, we have a 1917. Not bad shape either. What else we got here? 37. 28. So, yeah, we're going to have some nice stuff there. And that's all going to... Most of that's probably going to end up in rolls anyway. So we'll have a whole shite more rolls. Like I said before, mostly I'm looking for those big, the 60 over 60, the big RPM here. One of the ones that could go off to PCGS and get graded and get me that paycheck I need. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like the 1909. I like that when I showed that earlier, Dennis was like, hey, I've seen that before. It was pretty funny. And again, since I'm not hunting these very well, if somebody wants to buy this roll when I'm done, you know, I'll have it up for sale probably on my next Whatnot stream, unless you want to buy it straight from me, which we can do. Just got to email me and let me know, and then we'll work out a deal. Yeah. I have a few other people that want me to do to consign coins for them too. In fact, that's definitely an RPM. In fact, during the stream, a few people actually messaged me and they're like, "Hey, I see this is a consignment auction. Do you think that you'd be willing to take on my stuff too to sell? And here's what I got and whatever." And I'm like, "Well, let me get through some of this stuff first, because keeping everybody's stuff separate, and knowing where it all is and stuff is like, you know, kind of fun, kind of hard." Wow, that's pretty. I'm kind of looking through these wheat pennies while I'm sitting here too, and there's this 35 Denver that I just popped up. I'm gonna have to raise the scope so you can see it better. Get the light just right. There you go. I have considered using my scope, just my scope for doing the whatnot streams, and I don't know if I should or not or what. I don't know. Alright, let's get this all set again. That goes that way. This comes down. Just because if I use the scope, that would let people see stuff a lot easier, a lot better. Yeah, that's what I just did with this last guy. The whole show was dedicated to just him. Just his stuff. So then when I was done, when I'm done here and stuff and whatever, now I have the amount that I owe him and stuff, so. And he's already shipping more. So there'll be another auction of his. A lot more silver from what I understand. I don't know, just a lot more stuff. A lot more stuff. And then I have another person who's got a Wheat Penny book that's almost full. They're missing the 4 big key dates. And now she wants to auction off the book, basically. So it's got all like the semi-keys, but none of the key dates. It's missing the 1909S, the 1909S VDB, the 14 and the 14 Denver and the 31 San Francisco. The big 4 that it seems like a lot of people who are doing penny books are missing. This one's got a little bit of toning on it. And then I had bought a couple other rolls. That one's done. I bought this. Where's this other roll I bought? I bought this other roll here. It's a 70. I think it's a 74 San Francisco, I want to say. And the top coin in it, I'll have to pop it up a little bit more here for you to see it better. I mean, shoot, you can already see the toning on it, you know, without even moving it around too much. But yeah, it's, look at all that toning. That's all natural toning right there. Look at that thing. Golly. Because look at that reverse. That is such a nice coin. I just, like I said, I just popped this roll open, and boom, that was the top coin in it. I was like, damn! In fact, actually, I got offline, and then somebody messaged me, and they're like, oh crap, you're already offline. I was going to ask about that coin, or if you want to sell the whole roll, or what. And I was like, I'll be on tomorrow, but I got to decide if I want to sell it, because honestly, that is really nice. Yeah, honestly, that is a really nice coin. Alright, folks, let's see. How long are we in? 82 minutes. Do you guys feel like going through some wheat pennies or what? Do you want to hang out and go through some wheat pennies or what? There's probably a couple pounds at least in this one bag. This is probably the better of the two bags. Like I say, this has got the older stuff in it. Sure, Rosie says. So you got a 1930. Actually not in too terribly bad shape. Not too bad at all, really. Let me move this light around here. Bring it down so we get better contrast. Perfect. Beautiful. Get the bucket out. Gotta get the bucket out. The bucket's only got 4 pennies in it. Now it's got 5. Got a 39. Hoofta. Somebody didn't like that one. Alright. See you later, buddy. 39. There's a 38S. Pretty nice. Oof. What do we got going on with you? Harshly cleaned, maybe? I don't know. That's really weird, because... strange. Almost looks like a shit planchet. $16. Another 16. There's a 23. $12. Frickin' 20. Another 23. $17. $39. A 35. Oofta. That 34 had seen better days. It went to a different bucket. It went to a different bucket. $28. That 28 actually looks really cool. It's probably hard to tell, but it's got like this really cool toning. $39. $35 Denver. A 28 Denver. $19.19. $19.24. $36. Looking for DDO. No DDO. $39. Not a bad looking 27. $19.30. Big old lamination right there. Into the bucket. Somebody else can search it out. 37 Denver. Oh, Rosie, did you see the thing I sent you about, or that 37, by the way? The only penny that ever donned the Philadelphia Mint mark is the 2017. There's an 11. $16 Denver. And that information comes right from the mint. 29. $16. $36. $20. Yeah, it's in your email. I mean, I just said it. I didn't put the link, but I can get you the link if you want. $38. $18. $37. $36. $10. Yep. $17. Yeah, the only penny to ever bear the Philadelphia Mint mark was the 2017. $21. Get over here. Don't go near the silver. Go away. $16. $20. $16. $10. This will be pretty good rolls, I think, this next session. $27. $18. $35 Denver. $34. That's an 18S. It's in rough shape, but that's an 18S. That's a lower mintage. It's in rough shape, but it is an 18S. $34.6 million. $10. That's a 17S. Whew. That sucks. I was looking at the obverse. I'm like, wow, a 17S. That's pretty nice. You know, 32.6 million on that one too. But that reverse kind of maybe lets her down just a little bit. $19.19S. $25. $26 Denver. Got some pretty good scratching going on with it. $28. 16. 14. 20 San Francisco. 19 San Francisco. 40. 19. Oof. Oof. 16 Denver, maybe? It's pretty rough, but I think it was a 16 Denver. That's the question for the ages. I'll tell you what, Rosie. You mean something like this, kind of. It's got like that color, that bright red. The only thing I've found, and I've done some research on it, is that sometimes the zinc, because this it's not 100% copper. It's got 95% copper, and then it's zinc and nickel that they put into it. And sometimes they get the copper may be correct, the 95% copper, but the zinc and nickel sometimes they'll get those off just a little bit from other ones and stuff, and that's when you get that different color because it oxidizes differently. I have that's like I have an Indian head penny that is nice, beautiful green color, and you'd think that it's all corroded, the green, but it's not. It's because of the mixture of the different metals, the whatever percentages that they used caused it to turn completely green. And it is one of the most beautiful coins that I have seen in a long time. It's not in a good shape by any means. I think that's an 18. It almost looks like they've been painted, but they have not. I've tried to dip them in acetone to see if that would take it off or not. But anyway, this one here, it's getting a little bit rough now. I've had it for quite a few years, but the whole thing's green. $24. 35. 19. 39. 38. 25. Well, quit painting your coins, Rosie. Jeez. Sheesh. 19 Denver. 30. 33. 28. Actually in pretty good shape. Could use a little dip and some acetone to remove the stuff off of it, and then it would be in really nice shape, actually. $18. 34 Denver. 37 Denver. 13. 27. 19. 16. Looks like we're going to have a lot of teens. This will be good for my next rolls that I make for my next Wheat Penny Wednesday show on Whatnot. 11. Be some really good rolls. Lots of teens for people. I mean, that, like, I'd be happy to find this 18, even though it's got some wear and stuff. It wouldn't be a bad coin to find in a roll. Especially when I was just starting out, man. That'd have been nice. 11. 38 Denver. Huh. It's like 20 million of them is all. 29 San Francisco. 39. 18. 19. 39S. Oh, there was a coin I got the other day. I didn't even show anybody yet. Son of a gun. I forgot to show anybody it. Picked this up the other day. 1849 large cent. The reverse looks a lot nicer than the obverse. I forgot to even show anybody. 35. 28. 25. 25. 29. 19. 35. 50. People are blowing up my phone. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Somebody's computer just died. They're like, "Can I call you, please?" No. Yes, I'm a computer tech. No, you can't call me right now. I'm busy. 17. 18. I got so many damn computer projects, though, I gotta do this week. It's gonna be tough to fit them all in with also doing Whatnot and YouTube and everything. I have, I think, well, tomorrow my brother's coming over with his computer. I gotta put a new graphics card in. That should be a quick one. Just gotta get it all put in and then all set up and everything for him. Get everything, you know, all the configurations going for him. And then I have to go pick up another guy's got, I think 3 laptops or something, or 2 laptops and a desktop. Something like that he wants me to look at. One's for his mom and others, I don't know what all it is, but I had to look at all that. And now another guy just texted me and is like, I'm having issues with my computer. It just died and will not respond. Can I call you? Well, if it died and won't respond, I mean, there's a lot of things it could be. Could just be the fact that the charger is dead. The battery charger, you know? I mean, there are a lot of things. Thing is the guy's computer is getting kind of old, so it probably just needs to be replaced. So I don't know, maybe there's an RPM. Maybe I'll just sell him a new one. I think I have like, I don't know, I have 5 or 6 laptops here for sale. Like 5 or 6 regular laptops. I think I got 3 or 4 MacBook Pros. Hackintosh, which is actually made by a company called Luna, which they were sued by Apple for making this computer that actually, like, has like an Apple interface and everything. It's really cool. And I don't really like Apple, so it's, for me to say it's cool, it's pretty cool. Anyway, I don't know that we're going to continue to hunt all of these. I'm getting kind of tired. Well, I mean, we'll continue to hunt them, just not today. I think I'll probably carry on tomorrow, maybe when I get done doing a little bit of work and I'll whatever, and then I'll I might do a non-live stream, just sit down and just hunt them and record and stuff, you know, because I got so many things to do. It's crazy. That's a nice looking 10. Still got wheat lines. Cool. I'll keep that to the side. Another 18S in better shape than the last one. Was that a 22? No, I hope not. Might have been. I don't know. 35. 35. 16. 37. 30. 17. My fingers are cold. Give me a second. I gotta warm up my pinkies. My little pinkies. I don't know why. It's like 70 degrees in the house. Whew. $18. $29. 16 Denver. 17. 29. I have poor circulation. That's part of the problem. 37. 39. 36. 35S. 18. 19. I'm going to grab one more and then I'm going to call it. Let's see here. Which one? Who's it going to be? You. 1926. Alright, I'm done for the night. I'm sure we'll have some more wonderful things come up here soon. But for now, hasta la vista? Hasta luego? Something like that. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please make sure you like, comment, sub, share, all that stuff. Have a great night, and we'll catch you later. Bye.